However, the hilarious clip made a splash on the internet. Melvin slugged Wompers from the West, but is one for the road. Replayed the immortal classic with Evangelista Santos. As the clip in the cage showed, the Cyborg's armor plates were not as strong as they used to be.
You didn't see that. If you were Atlas to detect things in 22 seconds, you
Without
would have.
standing on
The
ceremony,
Atlas with
Van Hoff was done.
1.9% APR financing or $3,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport.
Should be starting any second now.
80 degrees, a little bit overcast.
Let's see who we got on the mound.
Beautiful for baseball right now. Mets and the Astros getting set to go here.
Altuve, Alvarez, Tucker, Bregman, Abreu, McCormick, Diaz, Pena, Myers. It's your lineup today for the Astros.
Is the DH and Yainer Diaz does the catching for Houston.
Quintana, Jose Q on the mound for the Mets. Last season, 13 games, 3-6 record, ERA 3.57.
Jose Quintana, 35 years old, the Colombia native, 6'1", 200.
All right, here we go.
Pounds, getting set to go here as he's getting set to face off against Jose Altuve, the second baseman.
Altuve going to lead off here.
Altuve signing that 5-year, $125 million extension.
Here we go. First pitch of the day is popped up, foul, and backwards. 91-mile-per-hour pitch, counts 0-1. Bader, center field. Nimmo left. Stewart right. Wendell short. Iglesias third. McNeil second. Joy first. Omar Narvaez, the catcher today. Here's the pitch. Foul and backwards, counts 0-2 after a 79-mile-per-hour pitch from Jose Q. Altuve, 90 games last season, 311 average, 17 homers, 51 RBIs, 915 OPS. He's 10 for 38 this spring training. He does have one home run with the count 0-2. Next pitch.
Quintana, the 0-2 pitch, and he backs off. Altuve.
Ball inside. Counts 1-2. What's up, Thomas?
A lefty come in and move the feet of a righty to start the game, set the tone, especially up 0-2 there.
1-2 count.
Sets up the outside part of the plate. A purpose.
Next pitch. Low. Oh, that one. A ball counts 2-2.
Quintana will get the ball for the Mets on Thursday to open the season against the Brewers. It will be his
second
opening day start. He did so against with the White Sox back in 2017.
I was surprised he didn't have one with the Cubs because he had a significant portion of his career and a very good start to his career on the north side of Chicago. They had some other guys over there at the same time.
They did, yes.
2-2 count. Next pitch. Popped up. Tell him back.
The seats down the first base line.
Altuve, one of the best leadoff hitters, one of the best hitters in the game, and he's the guy that chases, but still has a way of staying in at bats and spoiling some pitches that are borderline pitches. Can't go too far out of the zone, or he will finally take one, but he's an aggressive hitter up there.
Again, backed off as the count goes full 3-2.
He's not your typical, smaller guy with a smaller strike zone. Normally those guys try to make you come to their zone. Altuve's always been a free swinger and one of the best hitters in the game. And a great high ball hitter, which is one of Quintana's strengths with that four-seamer up in the zone, but he can get to that ball.
Jose Altuve, now 34 years old. There's Joe Espada, the first-year manager of the Astros, taking over for Dusty Baker. Big shoes to fill there.
Also, that might be the easiest job of a first-time manager to come into, this established powerhouse of a lineup and team that's good to the ALCS.
So Altuve just got walked. So Astros have a man on first.
This season, really unprecedented in many ways. sustained success going back to 2017. It's Carlos Mendoza, his first year managing the Mets.
Next man up.
Played in the American League.
Alvarez, the DH, had 31 home runs last season, 97 RBIs.
7 consecutive years in the championship.
Okay, it says 293 average, 900 and something OPS. Took a strike there, counts 0-1.
This is one of the most intimidating hitters I can remember seeing in the last couple of decades.
Yeah, Mets fans haven't seen Jordan a ton, but this guy is
Ball counts 1-1.
the most feared hitter in the box, whether a lefty or righty pitcher.
He's 6'5", 225, and he's got great power. He knows the strike zone.
Next pitch. This will be pitch 12 from Jose.
It's something hard.
Throw over to first, not in time for the tag.
Altuve dives back in. Well, 31 homers, an OPS of 990
Yeah,
a
that's
season
the
ago
thing, Gary.
during the regular
He has
season.
990. That's the thing that's crazy
Yeah.
because he knows the strike zone as well. You come in there, he hits it out of the ballpark. You don't. He's standing on first base.
Pitch. Popped up to second and out at second.
And they get the force there for the
Got the force, no double play.
That was strange. That ball was hit off his hands, so it was a jam shot. And Wendell tried to, he couldn't get there to catch it in the air, but watch him. He smothers it here. But what he doesn't realize is that Jordan was not running. He still had an opportunity to turn that double play. Jordan stayed right there second, thinking, at first at home plate, thinking that ball was going to be caught. He still had an opportunity to turn that double play.
Jordan is on first with 1 out. Throw over the first, not in time for the tag. That's Tucker now up at bat for the Houston Astros.
first baseman for the Mets today.
Alvarez here gets jammed. You see, he gets it right up his fist, and he just kind of stays there, just jogging out of the box, still the bat in his hand. I think Wendell could have turned 2 on that ball.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker, takes a called first strike.
Tucker took a strike, counts 0-1.
Tucker hitting 297 this spring, couple of home runs.
Tucker, 157 games last season, 284 average, 29 homers, 112 RBI, 886 for an OPS. Next pitch. Low, counts 1-1 now.
He was the 5th pick in the draft back in 2015. He really is one of the best right fielders in all of baseball.
I'd say he might be one of the most underrated players in all the game because he doesn't do anything super flashy when you see him. He just accumulates incredible numbers. Career OPS plus of 133 tells you he's 33% better than the average on his career.
And there for call strike as Quintana gets ahead.
Counts 1 and 2.
As a pitcher to navigate this lineup, Jerry, it just doesn't really get much easier. This guy comes up in big RBI situations because you work around Alvarez. And as you see last year, 112 RBIs with an 886 OPS. Just deep.
Ball counts 2 and 2.
You don't get a breath when you face 1 through 9 here.
Now you get Bregman coming up next. Abreu after that, who had a down year last year, but still can drive the ball.
What's up, Lane?
Anytime he walks up to
Bregman on deck for the Astros. Next pitch. That's low. Full count now for Tucker.
And as we're seeing right here, just like Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, another guy that knows the strike zone well, doesn't chase a whole lot, makes you come to the plate. That's why his OPS at 886.
Slapped up. Diving catch, not good. Wendell couldn't get it. Bader's got to clean it up. Men on first and second for Houston now with 1 out.
That was a bit of an unusual shift. They had Wendell playing almost completely up the middle, otherwise that ball's right to him. Makes a great effort right there. Just out of his outstretched glove. Look where he is, as far towards the shift as you can be without being over that line.
I'd like to say that Francisco Lindor gets to that one. Just another step on it.
Here's Bregman
Alex Bregman, the third baseman now with 2 on. And
in the dirt.
Takes 1 in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Bregman, like the aforementioned Francisco Lindor, and like Pete Alonso, likes to be in there every single day for the Astros. Played 161 regular season.
Bregman, 262 average last season, 25 homers, 98 RBIs, 804 for an OPS. Oh, my God. Yanked that one up. And that's a home run.
Little can only look and watch it drift out of the ballpark. is out.
3-0 Houston.
The spring to give the Astros a very quick 3-0 lead.
We were just talking about how tough this lineup is to navigate. And look, with spring training, Quintana's not as sharp as he probably will be once we open up the season. But these guys are making him put the ball in the strike zone. And when it's there, they're taking good swings at it. That's a sinker. Down, out over the plate, didn't quite get to the corner. Bregman very good at the ball down and goes out and gets it and drives it to left center.
So very quickly, 3-0 Astros here in the top of the first inning is Jose Abreu takes ball.
Abreu up at bat, took a ball, counts 1-0.
3 runs on the board and only 1 barrel hit for Quintana. Can't get to the dugout.
Too high, counts 2-0. Omar's going to go to the mound and talk to Quintana.
It's also something that you think about when you go back and you look at Joey Wendell. And Joey Wendell is such a guy that is a leader. He's a guy that, really thrives on being a fundamental player. You can tell he's upset right now at the fact that he wasn't able to turn the double play and the other ball goes just off the end of his glove. And could have been out of this with potentially no damage, and now there's 3 runs on the board. You can tell that it's eating him up. Even in a spring training day, you can tell it's eating him up.
Counts 2-0.
Wilkin Ramos is in the Mets bullpen. Don't forget, in spring training, you can take a pitcher out and then put him back in. And that is hit. Third foul.
Foul, counts 2-1 for Abreu.
Jose Abreu, 37 years old. He's
237 average last season in 141 games, 18 homers, 9 RBIs, 684 in OPS. 8 for 25 in spring training is Abreu. Next pitch with the count 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count now.
Last year and only 237 with a 679 OPS, but still, as I said, he can drive the ball out of the ballpark. 18 homers and 90 RBIs. Came on strong late in the season last year to kind of bring those numbers back up.
He also had a really, really strong postseason for them.
2-2 pitch.
Struck him out. 2 outs. That was a fastball.
And that is the second out.
Really good setup pitch. Threw a nice swing and miss changeup on the pitch before. Opened up that inside corner. He used that sinker to freeze Abreu on that inside corner. Good pitch. Good sequence after giving up that home run.
So there is going to be a pitching change.
So they're going to take out
Ramos on his
Quintana and put Ramos in. So we're going to go to our first commercial break since the game started. That's weird.
Pizzas and 52 all-nighters. The meticulously refined Tick One. Get 0% APR financing with a $2,000 customer bonus.
Maybe Quintana will come back in. You're allowed to come back in spring training. Mets got JD Martinez, and I'm very happy about that, Steven. I'm very happy. I think that's a good pickup. I think that helps our offense. Very nice.
You get the guaranteed lowest price, and we give you more free services for life than any other tire dealer. Nobody beats a Town Fair tire deal. Nobody.
Now is a great time to get an offer you'll love on the Accord Hybrid and CRV Hybrid. Inventory is here, so bring on the fun. Bring on the weekend getaways. Bring on the memories. And get a great offer on a Honda. Named the 2023 KeyworksKBD.com Best Value Brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Everyone at the Westbury Toyota Superstore thanks you for again making us the #1 Toyota sales leader in the New York tri-state area. Now for 4 years in a row. With great deals, outstanding customer service, and an unbeatable selection, pick any Toyota, we've got it. Our goal is to become one of the largest and best Toyota dealers in America. Come put us to the test and see for yourself. The Westbury Toyota Superstore, 1121 Old Country Road, Westbury.
Bet you didn't see that. What if you were an Atlas and could detect things in 20...
Wilkin Ramos is the new pitcher for the Mets, facing off against Chas McCormick, the left fielder for the Astros.
Ramos on the mound.
So Quintana came out with 25 pitches.
Played in A and Double A last season, 33 games. Threw a strike, and there goes a foul. Fastball counts 0-2 for McCormick.
These guys don't need the labor for 30 or 35 pitches if they're struggling, but they still want to get their full day's work in. So he'll still come back out and get up to 75 pitches. Maybe it's not over 5 up downs like they were hoping, but you still want to get the full work in.
Hit. And that's going to roll by McNeil. Up right field to Stewart. Man on first.
Nice inside-out swing by McCormick right there. The ball running in on his hands. And as right-handed hitter, the one thing that you learn with a guy right-handed with a good sinker, if you try to pull it, usually hit it on the ground to the left side. Stay inside the ball. You can shoot it to the right side. Does that well for a base hit.
Third hit here in this first inning for the Astros. Yainer Diaz, the catcher, takes a called strike.
Strike. Counts 0-1.
Diaz finally getting his chance to take over.
Diaz, 282, 23 home runs, 60 RBIs, 846 OPS.
Martin Maldonado. The Astros are an offensive team, as we're talking about, but not a team that relies on speed very much.
Now they have that traditional, we'll let the guys drive us in from wherever we are on the plate or on the field.
1-1 count. Next pitch.
Playing in Houston's a very favorable ballpark, too. The ball jumps out of there, so they figure everybody's in scoring position when they walk to the plate. Diaz with 23 home runs last season.
There goes the runner.
Wild pitch. There goes the runner to second.
Bases, and it gets by
Counts 2-1.
as McCormick steals second.
Right on cue.
That's the way it works.
Narvaez looks like, I don't know if he was crossed up, because look at him. He looks like he thinks that ball is going to break, and it doesn't. And so he almost looks disgusted as he turns around and walks to the backstop.
Well, it was a backup slider, plus he had such a huge jump, he wasn't going to throw it anyway. But he is upset with himself for not coming up with it clean.
Ball outside. Counts 3-1.
I mean, I get the backup slider. Usually you get that off the heel of your glove at times. as a
Thank you,
catcher,
Ma.
Because you're expecting it to break. You're moving your glove to where you expect it to be. But that one,
Counts 3-1.
even got leather on it.
Hit. This should be playable here. Iglesias the first. Got the out.
That's the third out. But the Astros put up a 3 spot as the Mets come to bat.
All right. Heading to the bottom of the first. 3-0 Astros. I'll be right back.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this low-mileage lease on this 2024 Sierra Elevation for around $399 per month. We are professional-grade GMC.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. Our incredible same-game parlay is even better. When you add Profit Boost, you can still combine all of your favorite selections to increase your potential winnings. And now we're giving you the option to boost your profit up to an extra 30%. Look out for a Profit Boost on select games and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
You speak the key, but you must first learn the discipline. Lesson 1, energy is nothing without control. Lesson 2, there is power in silence. Lesson 3, unlock the energy within.
Nimmo, McNeil, Bader, Stewart, Chow, Troy, Vientos, Navarez, Wendell, and Iglesias. Starting lineup for the Metropolitans.
Today, and I thought it was compelling to see JD Martinez with his arm around Vientos around the batting cage earlier today.
Yeah, that's something that's
Javier on the mound for the Astros. 31 starts last season, 10-5 record, ERA 5.56, 162 innings, 143 for hits, 62 walks, 159 strikeouts, whip 1.27.
Situation he's coming into a weird situation as a veteran coming in so late in camp to kind of steal some playing time from Vientos, but he understands where he is in his career and where Vientos is as well.
Christian Javier, 27 years old.
All right, Javier pitching to Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo said something to the home plate umpire.
Career high in innings, 162.
And we got a pitch comm problem here.
I believe we've got early pitch comm issues here.
Why don't we take a look at the defense for the Astros?
McCormick, left, Meyer, center, Tucker, right, Pena, short, Bregman, third, Altuve, second, Abreu. First, Diaz is the catcher today for Houston Astros.
As a great crowd here gets a little bit restless with the pitch count issues, Christian Javier was a lot of people's favorite pick to win the AL Cy Young last year, coming off an incredible 2022 where he had a 2.54 ERA over 150 innings. He also was the starter against the Phillies in the World Series where they threw a no-hitter. We went 6 no-hit innings to start that.
Yes, that was Game 4, 2022 World Series. Struck out 9 in that game, walked 2. Show shoot up this season at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your Mets at MLBshop.com. Well, I think they've got the pitch count.
All right, here we go.
Now, and Brandon Nimmo leads off for the Mets.
Nimmo looks down a strike, counts 0-1. Nimmo last season, 152 games, 274 average, 24 homers, 68 RBIs, 829 OPS. Spring, he's 8 for 33 with 3 RBIs. Counts 0-1. Next pitch. Check swing foul. Third base side, counts 0-2.
For the slider, he gets up on top of it quite a bit. There's a lot of downward movement, which is just tough. It's not like a cutter that's cutting across the same plane. It's got good downward tilt as well, which makes it tough to hit.
Foul again, third base side.
Yeah, Javier has that downward.
Counts 0-2 still.
But he really relies on that four-seamer. It's got good movement, good horizontal movement, and ride from the fastball. But that's definitely his go-to pitch is that downward riding. Traditional slider, not that sweeper that we've been seeing a lot of.
Popped up for Nimmo. Foul and backwards. Count's going to be 0-2 for Nimmo. Nimmo steps out of the box real quick, adjusting his equipment.
So he's gonna throw everything he can.
Next pitch here to Nimmo.
Dial it in before they head out to start the season.
Pitch number 5 on the way. Sloppy hit over towards short and into first. He's out. I feel like I'm ready for them to get the W, Lane. Nimmo is out. Next man up, Jeff the Flying Squirrel McNeil. Good little applause there from the crowd. Last season, 156 games for McNeil, 270 average, 10 homers, 55 RBIs, 711 OPS. He's 0 for 4 thus far in spring training. Here is Jeff McNeil's first pitch on the way. Strike. Look like the changeup there. Counts 0-1.
We'll off that one, especially first pitch to Jeff. He knows that he's the guy that likes to attack that first pitch, probably just a little change of pace.
McNeil yanks that one foul and backwards. Counts 0-2.
The numbers don't matter for an established guy like Javier, so he just wants to get the feel for his pitches while he can still work on it. And the numbers
0-2 count for McNeil.
Javier ahead 0-2 on
Next pitch.
McNeil.
Wow, that sailed away. Missing with the fastball. Count is 1-2. I don't know. I guess he should be ready in a month or so, Lane.
I usually got, going about May. Here, I understand.
McNeil slaps that one, left field corner, out after a fastball. 2 outs.
I think spring training is different now than it was. I can pick up a bat in the off season. I did other things to try to keep in shape and be ready to go when I got here. But I really didn't take a lot of swings because to me, you can take batting practice, but it's getting the reps against big league pitching that makes the difference. We heard JD Martinez talk about that.
Yes.
So give it a couple of weeks and you start to feel locked in, but I tried to get to where
Harrison Bader, my twin, takes a ball high, counts 1-0.
See the baseball well and having quality at bats. Results never mattered for me in spring training. Just about feeling confident, and then as soon as the lights come on,
Bader with the Yankees and Reds last season, 232 average, 7 homers, 40 RBIs, 622 OPS. He's 7 for, I think, 28 spring training. Took a low ball there. Counts 2-0.
The state against the Tigers in Lakeland.
I don't think we're going to see him in the 3-hole very often during the season.
I don't believe so, Jerry. I think we'll see him hitting ninth for this Mets team. And this lineup got longer and more productive without question with the addition of JD Martinez. And as you were saying, Todd, it's going to take a little time for JD. And he said the one thing he doesn't want to
Counts
do
2-1
himself because it's a long season. He's been working out. He's been in the cage, but he said it's very different than facing a 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
Check swing foul from Bader. Counts
October.
counts 2-2.
I don't want to take anything away from the guy that's coming in to be a primary DH.
I don't know. I should, though. My mom's never been to a Mets game. Lane, I should take her to one. Counts 2-2.
It's really just about getting timing, getting enough swings.
And Bader's out. 3 outs. Fastball. That's the end of 1. 3-0. End of first. And Quintana's going to hop back in the game after this.
We can hit you at any moment or any time. Like when you're unwrapping your boring lunch at the office. And that one thing can transport you to that special place. That's right, fella. You have FOMO. The fear of missing opening day. Don't let this happen.
Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream yet.
When you truly show up ready, there's no need to show off. The BMW X3 and X5 are defined by world-class design and engineering. Take on the energizing utility of the adventurous BMW X3 or balance luxury and versatility with dynamic X5. Excellence runs in your family, but that's what you expect from the ultimate driving machine. Variant is 2024 BMW X3 X5 30i for $649 per month.
I don't know yet, Lane. Maybe. I'll try to.
Empire City Casino. Up to 625 lucky players will win a share of $600,000 in free play, cash, trips to Borgata, MGM Springfield, Mandalay Bay, and a brand new Jaguar E-Pace valued at $55,000. Drawings are on Saturdays from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Spin and win the Mega Slot Game Court every Saturday. Only at Empire City Casino. Game on!
Introducing a symphony of new possibilities at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. With live craft, roulette, and sports betting, alongside our classic ensemble of slots, blackjack, and baccarat. Discover a new era. Discover your rhythm.
Jose Quintana is back out there.
All right, Quintana back on the mound.
25 pitches in that.
I don't think they will, Lane. Pop up, shallow center. And McNeil gets the out in front of Bader. 1 down.
This has been a very big week for Jose Quintana because he left camp on Wednesday, took his naturalization test in Miami. He passed it, and he became an American citizen. So we send all our best and congratulations to Jose. He's been talking about this for a while. He's excited about this, and it's really a strong milestone in his life.
Next man up. Myers, strike. 90-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 0 and 1.
This is something different for him, he and his family. He's really embraced America as his second home. And congratulations to him. That's awesome.
Great photo, too.
Strike. Counts 0 and 2.
He had been living in Miami with a green card and was hoping to get an appointment to become a naturalized citizen before the regular season began, so he didn't have to leave the team during the regular season to come down and take the test. And it worked out very, very nicely for him.
0-2 count. Next pitch. Away from the plate. Counts 1-2 for Myers. Score still 3-0. Astros top of the second inning.
Jake Myers, 27 years old, the University of Nebraska product. Played 112 games for the Astros season ago. That one clipped the shoulder. Nope.
Out.
He went around, so it's a third strike.
A foul tip, right into
Foul tip. He's out.
Fastball. He throws 91, but he's got that good four-seam ride, and he throws his pitches so well. But that 91 plays up, and a good job by Narvaez to hold on to that to get that first or the second out of this inning.
What are they booing? Is that Altuve?
Back to the top of the lineup now. Jose Altuve.
Yep, that's Altuve getting booed.
Warm welcome here.
Strike.
Altuve
Look like a fastball. Counts 0-1.
It amazes me because that bat looks so big in his hands. It looks like he's wielding a huge club all the time, and he does wield it as well as anybody.
Too high. Counts 1-1.
He did battle injuries last year. He only played 90 games for the Astros, but in those games, the numbers were there. OPS of 915. Production was strong.
Ball. Counts 2-1.
Get a close-up on his hands. He starts with his hands above the knob, but then he goes down, and that, like you were just about to show, that pinky finger goes over the bottom of the barrel. You see a few of the guys do that, and it makes that bat seem a little bit longer through the barrel head.
Strike. Counts 2-2.
Is that a comfort thing, Todd? Is that just
It is. It's something you get used to, and he has that soft knob, so he doesn't have the real rigid knob, so it's probably a little easier to do.
Next pitch. Got him. Fastball. 3 outs. We're going to bottom of the second. Mets will be up. But they're losing 3-0. I need to get a piece of fruit.
Take me to Lookout Point. Okay, navigating to Lookout Point. Get 2.9% APR plus $17.50 purchase allowance on a 2024 XT5 and XT6 when you finance through Cadillac Financial. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
You know what's brilliant? Boring. Think about it. Boring is the unsung catalyst for bold.
What straps bold to a rocket and hurls it into space? Boring does.
Great job, Astros. Boring is the jumping off point for all the unboring things we do.
Boring makes vacations happen. Early retirement's possible, and startups start up.
Because it's smart, dependable, and steady. All words you want from your bank. Taking chances for skateboarding and gas station sushi.
You look like Tyler McGill. I thought I kind of looked like Harrison Bader with long hair. That's what my girlfriend tells me. I look like Harrison Bader.
That was a Dolphin, right? It's simple, really. For nearly 160 years, PNC Bank.
Plus, Bader has a beard now, so me and him kind of look alike. Because when you're on the Yankees, you're not allowed to have facial hair, which I think is the fucking dumbest rule. At the end of the day, bro, like, men are supposed to look like men. You know what I mean? Oh, you can't have facial hair. It's not professional. Get the fuck out of here, Yankees. You know how many players they probably missed out on? With their bullshit rules, like, your hair can't be past you're touching your shoulders. You can't have an afro if you're black. Like, how fucking racist is that? You can't have tattoos. You can't have any type of beard. Your mustache has to be kind of short and like this. What? Like Adolf Hitler? Fuck the Yankees. Mets are where it's at because they're blue collar and they're workhorses. And we're going to smack the shit out of the Yankees. Pardon my French. I just don't like that. The stupid Yankee rules. Stewart took a ball. Counts 1-0. I think it's pristine, you know. I don't know. It just irks me.
Zach Short is somebody
You should
else
have
who's
your
very
individuality,
good.
and you should be able to be your own
I
person,
think only
regardless
Albert
if you're on a
mentioned
baseball
him
team or not. Like,
earlier
the fuck?
today and said not out
1-1
of the
count.
question that he could be part of the 26 men who go north.
That's what
Big
you
swing and a
want,
miss
so
at the
if you're gonna
fastball.
come in
Counts
here,
1-2. What's up, David?
make an impression. That's what you want to do if you're kind of not on the radar, especially, with established guys like McNeil and Lindor manning shortstop and second base respectively. You want them to be notice you.
Sloppy hit over to second,
Right back up the middle.
or excuse me, short, then the first.
Perfectly, one down.
Out.
Manion's very smooth over there at shortstop. Good job by JD, not trying to pull it. Goes right back through the middle, hits it hard. That became a base hit again this last year, but not right there. Mania playing as close to a shift as he could. Made that one look easy.
If DJ does get that spot between a DJ and a JD,
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot.
I already messed it up. So.
And then if they had gone out and signed JD Davis as well,
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it.
then we'd be.
Rumor has it that was the reason.
I was watching a little bit of Madness.
JD Davis.
Chow took a ball, counts 1-0.
I think there's a rule somewhere in the CBA.
G-Man Choi was playing first base today. Got off to a really hot start this spring. It's cooled off.
Choi.
In recent days, he signed a minor league contract.
Choi. I'll get his name right one day.
DJ, not JD, between DJ Stewart and G-Man Choi.
Counts 2-0. Choi took another ball. Fastball. Counts 3-0.
DJ kind of gets the short end of the stick because he still has options left. G-Man more likely to take that role. Both good choices. G-Man plays a lot of first base as well to give Pete some spell over there.
For the whole one game, he won't play.
The one game.
Walked him.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if someone's going to run for him.
JD Martinez will be not as much.
Vientos coming up the bat. Some fans there applaud him. One of the baby Mets.
Certainly does have an impact on Vientos. This was earlier around the batting cage. JD Martinez and Mark Vientos have known each other for a long time and have worked out together for years. JD said he knew Mark Vientos, when Mark was in the minor leagues, and had some words of advice for him, knew that it was not going to be, something that...
Swing and a miss, counts 0-1 for Vientos.
But he said, hey, you're 24 years old, you're young, don't get down on yourself. Great opportunities ahead for you.
Swing and a miss, counts 0-2.
Taking something off.
I think that might have been a slider. I can't really tell.
Just wanted to make a statement. Comes out of swinging, and Javier takes advantage of it.
Yeah, you saw those balls just start sort of over the outside corner and then ended up quite a ways off the plate.
That one misses outside.
I just stretched that one out a little bit further, see if you can get him to chase.
I think the Mets will have at least 84 wins.
Vientos makes this opening day roster because JD Martinez needs to get seasoned a little bit, get some more at that, so he could make an opening day, which is an amazing thing to do. A good feeling, regardless.
2-2 count for Vientos.
Looking too far ahead and understanding when Martinez is ready that you're the likely.
I'd put it in the ballpark of like 84 to 88 wins.
Don't look too far ahead.
And that's wishful thinking, David, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
Which is
Hey.
a national holiday. It should be a national holiday. Vientos fouls it right behind us.
Vientos fouled.
Began to look out yesterday that this was going to get done with JD Martinez. What did Mark Vientos do against the
What's up with
Yankees
that call?
across the state? Hit a home run, 96-mile-per-hour fastball.
No.
Off of Luis Gil. And he leads the Mets this spring with
Counts
5
2 and 2.
home runs. So he has shown the sort of power that the Mets are looking for from.
That's a ball. Counts full now.
Yeah.
He stands him up a little bit. He's making sure he's covering that outside part after waving a couple of those sliders. Christian Smart brings that fastball back in now.
Hammer, foul,
Foul down the third base line.
There to get him off.
Yo, Vientos is not going down without a fight.
Not just Javier has good instincts up there too. Stand him up with the four-seam.
She's pretty good. She just retired, David. So now she's just enjoying time with her friends, her family, and being home and not having to go to work every day.
He's a little bit better, but he still has a tendency to chase when he sees something he likes.
G-Man Choi leads off first. Count is full here on Vientos.
Got him. Struck him out.
And a miss.
Foul tip, 2 outs.
Yainer Diaz.
That was turning around, asking if that pitch is a strike or if he went above the zone. That was too close to take 3-2. But we talked about this, Jerry. The four-seamer that Javier throws is only 92, 93 in the gun, but it rushes up there and it gets past good fastball hitters.
He's got such a calm delivery that it jumps.
Popped up, left field. Just went foul. Damn. Omar just went foul in that foul line in the left field corner. Counts 0-1.
You see it going down, clearly foul, but pretty darn close. No chop kicking up anymore down the lines. That's all paint.
All right. Next pitch.
Now, if you're G-Man Troy, you're like, okay, take one. Give me a chance to just get my breath.
It's 0-1 on Narvaez.
Ball.
High.
High.
So Narvaez
Counts 1-1.
49 games a season ago. Hit just 211. Went down early in the season.
Omar, 49 games last season, 211 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs, 580 OPS, 5 for 19 in spring training. 1-1 count indeed, Lane. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count.
Oh, high breaking ball. G-Man jumped out like he was going to take the base, and I think caught Narvaez off a little bit. He was a little ahead of that swing.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now from Christian Javier.
Yanked it.
Right side.
And over to second to first out. That's the end of 2. 3-0 Astros. We're going to top of the third after this. I'll be right back.
All the top-rated brands, all run on their own single battery system. You can't find all these brands at a warehouse. They're in your neighborhood Ace. Ace is the place of the helpful hardware.
Which you updated in all weather conditions.
Doesn't get more local than this.
The damage is severe. Like that is where the concern is. Turn around, go down. That's the awesome freeze down, flooding, and power outages. Snow, sleet, severe weather coming in tonight. The rain is starting to fall. Some of it will be out on the road. Let's try and walk up to out there.
Ford Cutting Road 12 is on the road for your safety.
When Marvis was the TurboTax?
I wrote 4 generations of family tradition. Huh? I want to make her feel.
So I need barbecue cycle count by guaranteeing her maximum refund. Intuit TurboTax.
Frustrated by skin tags? Dr. Scholl's has the breakthrough you've been waiting for. The first FDA-cleared at-home skin tag remover, clinically proven to remove skin tags safely in as little as 1 treatment.
To the third inning we go.
Hey, New York, this is Michelle Scalisi from Security Dodge, Suffolk County's #1 volume Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer. Come get some.
At some point.
And right now, you need to come get a Ram. That's right, lease the new 24 Ram 1500 Bighorn for only $499 a month for 42 months. 0 down. That's right, $499 a month. 0 down. All during our Ram Truck Month. Come get a Ram. Shop 24/7 at securitydodge.com and come get some.
It is time right now for us to check in around the majors. It is presented by CDW. One of the big news today, the Orioles reassigning Jackson Holliday down to minor league, the #1 overall pick in the draft back in 2022. This guy's a big-time prospect. In fact, when I got my Baseball America Prospect Handbook this year, who was on the cover, it was indeed young Mr. Holiday. But listen, more season.
Did he send that to you, Gary?
Oh, I ordered that. Todd.
I would let him have some reps. Wayne. Todd Zeal on the call here, and Jose throws a strike, counts 0-1. That's Alvarez back up at bat. He's the DH. He's 0 for 1 today. He does have a run in the ball game. Excuse me. Strike counts 0-2.
You'll be seeing him sometime soon, Gary.
Yeah, it wasn't for lack of performance as he lit up spring training, and he's done it every step of the way so far. He's only 19. Not good in territory of breaking camp.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Third strike. Jose Quintana gets the strikeout.
After that rough start in the first inning, he's really been smooth at a 10-pitch second inning. It gets ahead of Alvarez and gets him on that big breaking ball. You don't see Alvarez, look bad on many pitches, so that was effective to get him looking as bad as he did on an 0-2 breaking ball.
Kyle Tucker singled and scored.
Tucker up at bat. He's 1 for 1. Took a strike there. I think that was the fastball. Counts 0-1.
Todd, when you were talking about
my cat is just chilling today.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jerry and I were having this conversation earlier.
Hit.
And
foul on the first base side, counts 0-2.
Done a better job of protecting guys from just being sent down for 21 days and missing a full year of service. That said, there is still some considerations from a business standpoint about a guy that's 19 years old and probably projected to be a future star for your team, that you can get a little bit more manipulation out of.
Foul and back, counts 1-2.
Get more season and potentially lose a little bit of service time this first year, where you might get a little bit added service time.
I mean 0-2.
In a uniform.
0-2 counts 0-2. 0-2.
Yeah, the union and the new CBA incentivized teams to put their superstars. I remember the big one was Chris Bryant not making the team out of spring training, and they made some excuse about him getting defensive work. But if you end up
got him, struck him out. 2 outs.
Quintana just dialed up that backdoor sinker to get. We'll talk about this. Kyle Tucker, again, another great hitter to be frozen here. Quintana dialed in right now after that rough first. It's good. But the union incentivized teams to put those young superstars. If you finish in the running for, I think it's the top 3 for Rookie of the Year, you get a full year of service time anyway.
Strike, fastball.
So if Jackson Holiday comes up,
counts 0-1. That's Bregman up at bat. He's 1 for 1 today. He's the dude that hit the 3-run home run on my boy.
To start the year,
counts 0-1. Next pitch.
A compensation pick or something along.
Low and in the dirt, counts 1-1.
But despite that, they optioned him that anyway, or reassigned him. He's not quite on the 40-man now.
It's 4 straight punch-outs for Quintana. And not only the results, but you can tell he's down. And he has been a guy that has to get his feet going, get his rhythm going in the first inning. He's had some troubles in the first inning, and once he usually gets through that, if he gets through that unscathed, especially, he seems to really get dialed in, and then you'll see him cruise for those 2nd through 5, 6 innings a lot more effectively, usually, after that rough first.
That was, to note here, a pitch clock violation.
Pitch clock violation counts 2-1, and then a strike. Fastball counts 2-2.
Quintana's definitely a rhythm pitcher. Doesn't like to slow down. He keeps the ball moving. That's what makes him effective. Is he's also coming at you rapidly, and he's going to throw strikes with every part of the zone, an option to keep hitters on their toes.
Babe, what'd you get from the supermarket?
Don't forget, Quintana
Full count.
missed the first half of the season with that stress.
Yogurt.
In his ribcage.
What else?
That one by
And that's fair. That should be a double at left field.
On his way to second, a stand-up double for Alex Bregman.
Stand up double.
Who's having a terrific afternoon so far. The home run and now the double.
Not much wasted motion for Alex Bregman. He goes right down and gets it. We talked about in the first at bat. He likes that ball down. You see him go down and get that, and it's just a direct path to the
man on
baseball.
second with 2 outs.
Drives it over Nimmo's head. Going over halfway to the cycle.
He's got no wasted movement in his bat now.
Jose Abreu takes ball one.
Yeah, I heard about the Otani stuff. Breaking ball counts 1-0 for Abreu. I think that was a breaking ball.
Astros organization for a long time.
Abreu struck out in the first inning.
You know, that might shake somebody up, but it looks like Bregman's dialed in and ready for the season to begin.
One count.
Former teammates here having a little bit of a
I don't think anything happened to Otani. It's his translator.
Goes up with that four-seamer, having a
Gambling and betting on soccer. Counts 1-1. Next pitch. Strike. Counts 1-2.
I like the former teammate battles.
I do too.
Those are fun, especially if they were friends there, because now it becomes almost bragging rights here, even in the spring training game.
If I'm not mistaken, you had a lot of friend battles.
1-2 count. Next pitch. In the dirt. 2-2 count now.
I'm just trying to say.
Please subscribe to my channel. Please like the stream when you get a chance. We've got a 2-2 count here.
I was a battery mate to a lot of guys that I ended up facing, and that I loved more than anything because I knew I was in their head. Right? There you go. I knew when I walked up, I was in their head.
I'm like, he knows what I'm going to throw. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Ball outside. Full count.
Loved facing my former teammates. Never loved facing my former battery mates.
Yeah. Who's got the advantage there?
I believe it's the catcher because of the fact that pitchers like Jerry's alluding to are so in their heads anyway, right, Jerry?
True.
And he's thinking, okay, he knows what I'm going to call. I better call something different. No, but he's going to take along with me if I make a mistake. But at the end of the day,
Walked him.
going to walk right there. So
Man on first and second with 2 outs for the Astros.
Facing the guys that I had once caught, and I had pretty good success against them.
Quintana and Narvaez seem to be a little bit off of. They're not on the same page right now, and it seems to be frustrating Quintana a little bit. He likes to work quick, like we mentioned, but this
Gary
is
Apple, Jerry Blevins, Todd Zeal on the call today.
Before it counts. Yeah, before it counts. Beginning on Thursday, second walk of the afternoon.
Just missed. Ball counts 1-0. McCormick, who's up at bat, he's 1 for 1, single, and a stolen base in this ball game.
Base hit his first at bat, but it did not against Quintana because of the pre-substitution.
Logan Ramos came in, pitched the rest of that first inning, and then Quintana came back.
Too high, counts 2-0.
Up high. And oh, by the way, look who's back in the pen. It's Wilkin Ramos. And by the way, it's also worth noting here.
Ramos
the same number.
is warming up again in the bullpen. He might come in and help out Jose Q again. Counts 2-0.
To a pitch.
Not missed.
3-0 now.
Counts 3-0.
Who was expected to split time in left field this year with the DH, Jordan Alvarez. When Alvarez plays the field, that is where he will be.
Quintana visibly rattled here, trying to work back into it, trying to work himself through it. Doesn't need a mound visit. He's coming right at McCormick here.
Strike, counts 3-1.
Friendly corner there with Narvaez framing that up.
Yeah, McNeil shading towards the middle. McCormick, as you remember, pushed that ball through the right side last time.
Hey, we got women's basketball tonight. Starting at 4:15.
Beautiful pitch there, 3-1.
Full count now for McCormick. That's a strike.
Draw it even. Curveball? Yeah, just a great curveball there. 3-1. Hard to do damage on that pitch.
This will be pitch 60 from Jose. See if he can get out of this jam. Got him. 3 outs. Going to the bottom of the third.
So Quintana works his way into trouble and then works his way out of it.
I'll be back. Going to the bathroom.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe every moment in sports should be epic. Is it early?
This morning's news, Colin fever has taken over the world.
So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at that 365.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, yeah. Right now, get 1.99% APR for both 48 months, plus $1,000 TFS subvention APR cash on a new 2024 Tundra.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Barry Goldstein. I am a vinyl maker. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and I chose Cyberknife. It only hit the cancer. I'm healthy, and I'm basically cured.
Call to learn more about Cyberknife at Perlmutter Cancer Center.
After months of hibernation, it's time to reemerge. Let spring inspire you to start fresh too, behind the wheel of a new Ford SUV, featuring power that invigorates, capability to venture way off the grid, and tech that helps you forge a new path. It's a big world. Get out there and experience it. Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus up to $2,500 bonus cash on select SUVs, only at your local Ford stores.
Joey Wendell leads things off for the Mets here in the bottom of the third inning. It's Wendell, Iglesias, and then back to the top of the lineup, Brendan Nimmo due up here in the third. The Astros have the lead 3-0, courtesy of an Alex Bregman 3-run homer in the top of the first off.
Wendell is up at bat for the Mets. What's up, Kevin? What's up, my guy? How are you?
Joey Wendell at shortstop for the Mets today as Francisco Lindor has the day off.
Through that lane. Counts 1-0 for Joey Wendell.
I think they're celebrating JD Martinez Day.
Sloppy hit to right side of second to first. He's out. One down. Decent crowd there, though, for spring training.
Martinez news and the deal and the breakdown of what's going to happen next on the latest episode of the Mets Pod, presented by Tri-State Cadillac. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcasts. So is this national JD Martinez to the Mets Day? Is that what you're saying?
I think it should be. The impact he's going to make on this lineup is...
Ball
He's
for Iglesias, counts 1-0.
in the need of a guy like JD Martinez for a few years now. Somebody to hit with power behind Pete Alonso to protect him a little bit. And they got their guy, so that's good. Good all.
Strike counts 1-1.
This team significantly better, I believe.
It's also interesting to me because it's a surprise, but it's not a surprise. It's been on the radar for a long time, but most of the sentiment was that they weren't going to do it this season.
Yanks that one up. Left center field. Playable. Iglesias out. 2 away.
And the fact that they waited and the free agent market.
Fun fact, JD Martinez. Last player to hit 4 home runs in one game. 9-4-17. Only player to win Silver Slugger twice in the same year. DH in outfield. First player ever drafted from Nova Southeastern University. There's your fun facts about JD. Hit there from Nimmo. Finds the hole. And he's on first base.
Yeah, especially with what Jorge Soler got when he went out to the free agent market. I think he got a 3-year deal with San Francisco. Justin Turner getting a good deal with Toronto.
And he signed early on.
Jeff McNeil coming up to bat.
Because there was more activity, and then as it started to freeze out, I think a lot of teams had gotten their rosters. Spring training had been going, and it was going to be a tougher fit. And JD, fortunately for the Mets, the market came down, and he's a great addition for this team.
That's high and away. Counts 1-0.
This spring. Thought it was interesting to hear JD before the game say that he had a chance. He was offered a deal by the Giants earlier this spring and turned it down because that is a very difficult hitter's park that he was not looking forward to playing there, but jumped at the chance to play for the Mets when the opportunity finally
Ball
came
counts
to
2-0.
fruition. And listen, we've spent time on Red Sox Stove during the offseason, and I think we were all hoping that JD Martinez would find his
Go
way to the
Tigers.
Mets
Yeah,
for
right,
this year.
Brendan.
Agreed.
Yeah, right,
Agreed.
dude.
And I do think that it was also interesting when he talked about
You're
San
funny.
Francisco.
You're funny,
It's
dude.
big to right center, which is where his sweet spot is.
Strike counts 2-1 for
He's a
McNeil.
right-handed hitter that can hit home runs, but he doesn't pull the ball that much. He stays inside out, much like Nick Castellanos from Philadelphia. They're very, very similar hitters and go down and out over the plate where you think you got a chance to get
Indeed,
out,
Brendan.
and he drives that ball to the right center field gap.
Too high, counts 3-1.
Another interesting piece from that press conference was that we talked about his conversation, JD Martinez, he had with Mark Vientos, and he talked about his own career, how where he was a young player with the Astros, and the Astros didn't see him fit, let him go. He was released and picked up by the Tigers and became an all-star and one of the premier power hitters in the game today.
Yanked it.
Jeff McNeil
And shallow infield. 3 outs.
We head to the fourth. 3-0.
Going to the fourth. 3-0 Astros.
But it also took 189 pizzas and 52
AKA the cheaters.
It's 0% APR financing or a $2,000 customer bonus on new 2024 Tiguan during the Volkswagen 75th anniversary sales event.
Something amazing is happening here. Retailers are moving inventory quickly and securely. That's because CDW designed and built a solution with Cisco security. End-to-end protection defends against attacks and makes better decisions in real time. So warehouse and customer data stay protected every step of the way. Make amazing happen. Cisco and CDW.
Astros suck? Yeah.
The team at Northwell's Cancer Institute is solving the most complex challenges in healthcare, like Tanya's. More cancer experts, more personalized therapies, more innovative breakthroughs. With groundbreaking clinical trials, we are changing lives for people like Tanya. Northwell is raising health for more New Yorkers with cancer than anyone.
But you didn't see that. But if you were an Atlas and could detect things in 0.02 seconds, you would have. The Atlas with Front Assist. New 1.9% APR financing or a $3,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport during Volkswagen 75th anniversary event.
We go to the fourth inning here in Port St. Lucie. Yainer Diaz leads it off for the Astros. Diaz grounded out the third in his first inning.
Diaz takes a strike, counts 0-1.
He's going to get the bulk of time behind the plate for the Astros. They also brought in Victor Caratini to be the backup catcher, so they've got pop behind the plate in Houston.
Strike counts 0-2.
Horns in a strike.
It's a much better version of that two-seam fastball. Quintana was missing with that one, a good late sink and came into the knees.
Quintana with 6 strikeouts so far on the afternoon.
Too high.
One misses. Up high, it's 1-2.
Counts 1-2.
Jose Quintana, just the 31st Colombian-born player to have reached the big leagues.
Too high, counts 2-2.
I love how he pitches inside. It's a lot of guys are afraid to come in there, especially when you throw 90 to 92 in today's game. But the slower you go, the more you have to pitch in. From my understanding, is to keep hitters from just diving over
Low, full count.
that outside part of the plate. Because if you're too scared to come in, they're going to
Thank you, Brendan.
move closer and just own that other part of the plate and pull everything. So Quintana does a great job of mixing things in, out, keeping guys off balance and owning that entire portion.
Yank that one foul on the first base side.
To
Keep it
visit
full.
with Luis Severino before the game. He's going to start tomorrow, his final spring start. And I asked him, what particular have you really worked on this spring? And he said, just getting the ball in to both righties and lefties. So how does that change the equation for you, Todd, as a hitter when you've got to be mindful of that?
Well,
He walked him.
Smith right there,
Is that his third walk of the day?
as a hitter,
Man on first, no outs for Houston.
you're in your best position as a hitter. You can never cover everything. So when you go up there and you have a scouting report, and you know, hey, this guy's going to predominantly throw me away and slow stuff off the plate, then you gear yourself up the middle, at least I used to, and kind of forget about that ball inside. And if they get it there, you tip your hat. But if you know a pitcher likes to pitch inside and has the ability to paint the outside part of the plate, then you can't eliminate a zone. And if you can't eliminate a zone, it makes your task at home plate much, much more challenging.
We saw that even with the great Jacob deGrom in his latter parts of his Mets career. When he would come back from injury, he would just stay on his glove side away to a righty, and he would throw
2 balls for Pena. Counts 2-0.
You can guess, even when your stuff is the best in the world, if a big league hitter can guess
Pena 0 for 1 on the day.
plate, they can jump on him. We saw deGrom give up some home runs, and especially solo shots, because they eliminated that inside part of the plate.
Jeremy Pena
Foul. First base side counts 2-1. Pena 0 for 1 today, popped out in the second inning.
Pena popped up to second base in his first at bat. There's Wilkin Ramos continuing to throw in the Mets bullpen.
Getting his ups, getting his work in for sure.
That's low, counts 3-1.
Back to 2022, what a year this kid had, Jeremy Pena.
That was the
ALCS MVP, World Series MVP, Gold Glove, with the World Series. I mean, how do you have a better start to your career than he had?
Especially coming off of replacing one of the mainstays, like Carlos Correa at shortstop, coming in as a rookie.
So he got walked. Now there's a man on first and second for the Astros. Hefner to the mound.
Jeremy Hefner comes out to visit with Jose Quintana. And listen, it's been, as you mentioned a short time ago, it's been an interesting game for him so far. He's got the 6 punch-outs, but he also had the 4 walks.
Yeah, that's usually not a part of his game. His control. So his strikeout total is so high because his ball isn't consistently doing what he wants to do. He gets quick outs. He goes deep into games if he needs to be. He attacks the zone. And so he's been kind of all over the place a little bit. Not the ideal start that he wants before working his way to opening day, but this is one of those things where you iron it out. This is you're in the middle of your outing. Take a deep breath. This is what separates the elite pitchers from just the good pitchers, the ability to let it go and do what you need to do in the moment. So get a ground ball, get a double play, get out of this as quickly as you can.
Jake Myers struck out his first at bat in the second inning. So the Astros with 2 on and nobody out here.
That's low, counts 1-0. That's Myers up at bat.
We talked about it a couple times. You can kind of sense Quintana's frustration as well. You can tell his rhythm is a little bit off. And in spring training, especially at the end of spring training, the rhythm is something these guys want to get down. They want to make sure that their motion is
foul, counts 21.
The ball's coming out of their hand the same way. And Jerry, you can speak to that better than anybody else. Earlier on in spring training, results don't matter as much. For pitchers, they know that they've got a bit of an advantage in spring and early in the season, so they want to be dialed in so they can take advantage of that early season advantage.
1-1.
Should be a double play ball. Out at second, out at third. Not out at first, I mean.
As Myers beats it out.
That's true, Todd. You talk about taking advantage of that. And this is what Quintana wanted to do in this moment.
I said out at third. It's not out at first is what I meant to say. So 1 out, man on first and third.
Just beat it at first base. Good call.
So Quintana leaves, and we'll be back.
And Quintana leaves again. So pitching change.
Sick.
Oh, yeah. Right now, get 1.99% APR for a full 48 months, plus $1,000 TFS subvention APR cash on a new 2024 Tundra.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The team at Northwell's Cancer Institute is solving the most complex challenges in healthcare, like Tanya's. More cancer experts, more personalized therapies, more innovative breakthroughs. With groundbreaking clinical trials, we are changing lives for people like Tanya. Northwell is raising health for more New Yorkers with cancer than anyone.
Reeves says getting Taco Bell during the daytime feels unethical, which is why I'm going to use the Cantina chicken menu. That'll change his mind. Chicken's great. Oh. Didn't you post this? Getting Taco Bell during the daytime feels unethical. Is it daytime or nighttime? Yes. So what do you think, Reeve? I mean, because plus the sun makes me think that your pants might be on fire. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm a liar. Well, the new Cantina chicken menu isn't just for late night.
Wilkin Ramos back to the mound for the Mets.
Ramos back to the mound, throws the ball.
And on both occasions
Counts 1-0.
replaced him. He faces off against Jose Altuve with 2 on and 1 out.
Narvaez's been having trouble squeezing it back there all game. The ball's bouncing on his glove. Maybe he's breaking it in a new glove, but it hasn't been smooth so far for him back there.
Jake Myers leads off.
Swing and a miss.
Diaz off third as Altuve.
For Altuve, counts 1-1. Altuve 0 for 1 on the day.
He doesn't get cheated.
That's the truth. Ramos trying to induce a ground ball. Get out of this one more pitch.
That went inside.
Inside ball, counts 2-1.
Slings it. He does, and it's got late movement. It's not a lot of downward movement, more side to side because of his arm angle, but can still induce a ground ball on a right-hander especially.
Runner takes off and is fouled away.
Foul, counts 2-2. Fastball from Ramos.
Talked about the Astros not being a running team, but this is something that's plagued the Mets for a few years and something they've really addressed here in spring training is controlling the running game. Ramos trying to concentrate on Altuve has been simple rhythm, same count, big leg kick, allowing a big jump.
That one just misses.
That just misses. Full count. Fans there didn't like it.
So it's full at 3-2 with 2 on and 1 out.
That's a good one right there. It's kind of a front door slider. Narvaez trying to frame it, but was backing up a little bit.
Runner takes off, and it's outside, and so the bases are now full of Astros.
Walked on, bases loaded for Astros.
For Mets pitchers.
Well, Jared, now your job gets a whole lot tougher. You had a right-hander up there with the stinker. You can get a ground ball, maybe get out of the inning. Now you walk him. Now the bases are juiced for one of the best hitters, especially with men on base, that there is in the game.
Yeah, not ideal for young Ramos.
Big cut there by Alvarez, who, by the way, in the postseason last year was absolutely...
Strike for Alvarez, the DH, counts 0-1.
Runs, an OPS of 1487. In 11 playoff games. That's not bad. We'll see what he does here against Wilkin Ramos.
Ball counts 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Ramos understanding the situation.
Yes.
Throws his 2 hardest fastballs of the day at 95 and 94. Challenge.
Ball. 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Counts 2-1.
Can't walk a guy in. It doesn't matter if it's spring training or not. You got to challenge guys here.
Wind is blowing out to right as well.
Almost hit him.
Inside. Let's see if it hit him.
I think it did, but I don't think he wants to go.
Yeah.
He hit him. That's going to walk in a run.
Hey, that ball hit you. Go ahead and go to first base. He's like, I got bases loaded out there. Try to stay in there. That one just ticked it.
He's mad that he got it.
4-0 Astros. Bases loaded.
Jacob Mitch was like, "Hey, go take first base."
Bro, the next person hits a fucking grand slam here, and I'm just gonna end this stream.
Astros run of the afternoon. Yainer Diaz scores. Still just one out. Still the bases loaded. And a pinch runner here for Alvarez. Colin Price is the pinch runner now at first.
Strike counts on one.
Corner for a called strike. Nice to work ahead, but you can tell that's why Alvarez, this might have been his last at bat. That's why he didn't want to come out. Wanted to see a couple more pitches.
Foul. Third base side. Counts 0-2. Kyle Tucker 1 for 2 today, single and a run.
Let's see what he can do up 0-2 here. This is a big time for a strikeout. Yeah,
Ball counts 1-2.
Consistently missing arm side, especially with that breaking ball. Can't quite get it to finish. Flying open on that front side. See if him and Narvaez can be on the same page and have him finish that breaking ball for the punch out.
Foul, fastball, keep the count 1-2.
Kyle Tucker grew up in the Tampa area, went to Plant High School, which is renowned. They've turned out a number of major leaguers from that high school. 1-2 pitch. Misses outside.
Ball outside, counts 2-2.
We talked about him slinging it. You can see his motion. The ball kind of comes from that sweepy, almost the same arm slot that I used to use. But when you throw a slider like that, you have to be able to hold on to it even longer than you do your fastball to finish.
Hit.
Right side. Big hop. Ji-Man Choi. Backside.
Out at first.
Gets it to Ramos. They get the out.
Runner scores, though.
But another run scores.
5-0 Astros, man on second and third for the Astros with 2 outs.
Watch this second bounce, kicks up. That's why he went and played it deep and then only had the one play at first base. He played that ball into an air trying to be too good and try to come and get it because it was going to take a wicked second hop.
Now second and third with 2 outs. Alex Bregman, who's had himself well of a day so far.
Bregman fouling back.
A 3-run shot.
Counts on 1. Bregman, 2 for 2. A 2-run home run and a double. He does one of those things here, and I'm ending the stream and going to take a nap.
Off speed for a strike. You can just eliminate that.
Strike counts 0-2.
That one perfect for a called strike. 0-2.
That's the first one he slowed down his motion just a tiny bit to give his arm a chance to catch up, right, John?
That's one of the adjustments you can make.
Oh my God.
Deep to left field. Back goes Brandon Nimmo.
Home run.
And another home run for
All right, well, it's 8-0 Astros. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is not even fun to call anymore, so enjoy your weekends. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. 8-0. We're not even in the 5th yet. This is just a disaster.
The adjustments that you don't want to make because it telegraphs it to the